Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm MaryAnne, and this is MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you are new, I'm just going to come right out and ask. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, please like, please comment. It really helps me to continue the content, and it's just incredibly supportive, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So I have to ask, right? You got to ask in life. I'm actually starting, and we'll be reading the mid-month readings for all Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I always like to suggest that you do listen to your Moon and Rising or / Ascendant, same meaning, because it just brings that much more depth to who you are. You know, you could be a Virgo, which is an earth element, but your Moon and Rising could be air and water. I mean, there's just so much more than just your sun sign. So I always like to recommend that. And today I'm going to be reading from the month, today the 16th of May through the end of the month. It could very well resonate today, or it may happen a little later. I mean, time is very fluid with spirit. I like to do this reading under 4 major categories, which I'll explain as we're going along. And add a little bit of astrology information for you. And finish with my beautiful oracle message from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid, because it's incredibly insightful and it just gives you perceptions about things that you may not have thought about before. It opens your heart. So the first category I'm going to be reading for you is the overall energy, basic, foundational overall energy for the remainder of the month. Secondly, being the possible blessings or obstacles of the month. The next category being the love in our life. And last but not least, the finances for the remainder of the month and how that may or may not affect you. Remembering at all times, these are messages of guidance. They are here to bring upliftment and encourage you and to open your mind to the incredible realm of the mystical aspects of life, seen and unseen, but ever present, and to let you know that you are always totally responsible for how you want to receive anything or reject or accept. I mean, that's your key realization, is that you control that. You have that power, you and you alone. And I love that about astrology and numerology and tarot. We can take it and decide what we want to do with it from there. Free will is what I'm trying to say. So the first card for the overall energy for the month for you, Virgo, is the Queen of Pentacles. And I love this because apparently you are very strong in your energy. And quite frankly, that doesn't surprise me, because I love your incredible determination and perseverance, your loyalty, your truth. You are your earth sign. The pentacles represent all earth elements. So Virgo, yourself, Taurus, and Capricorn. And right now we are in the last week of the sun in Taurus. So that's a beautiful synchronistic kind of energy for you anyway. And I'm sure that you have felt this very natural kind of pull to nature and the simpler things again, with everything that's occurred in the last couple of months. Appreciating the natural nature things of life, from the food we eat to the surroundings, our family, our daily work life, our finances. All of those things have been hugely a part of our concerns lately, and I think you've been resonating really well with knowing that it's good to stay grounded and to just kind of take it slower and to recognize and appreciate everything that you do have. I think you're hugely capable of that. And to recognize the Queen is pretty much the head of her game. I mean, it's a mature kind of energy. There's a lot of spirituality that comes with this, because it's just a knowing that's innate in all of us. It's a card that's recognized you've worked hard for everything that you've ever gotten, and you deserve it, and you're feeling a sense of gratitude and appreciation for where you are. Regardless of everything going on, you feel like things are definitely going to work out. And I'm happy to hear that, because we do have 5 major planets in retrograde this month. It is retrograde season. So the delays will yet still occur. And this is absolutely, once again, a time for reassessing, renewing, reevaluating, reviewing, and just really, really taking into account what is going to work for ourselves and our families moving forward. And really tuning out the outside. There's so many things being said, so much contradictory, that it's all about introspection now. So if you have not had the time to do that, I highly recommend you take that for yourself. It's going to create a much, much better foundational stability, kind of fruitful manifestation for your life. I'm trying to find words. Retrogrades always affect my speech. There's a huge emphasis on relationships this month, so I don't want to overlook that. For all signs, with Venus in retrograde, the sign of love, money, and beauty, it focuses in on relationships that are working and the ones that aren't, and establishing what's right there, which is also part of our foundation. This is all about bettering ourselves and having the time to do it. I like that for you. It's a strong, beautiful, it's strong. The strength comes into that because you're in your power now, Virgo. The possible blessings / obstacles of the month are the 7 of Wands. And you know what? This is so perfect as well. This is the fire element. It's Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So you might be very close to somebody with that sign. And bottom line is, this is action. This is taking action. The wands have always represented the tools that we need to create the foundations, to create the jobs, to create the ideas, the inventions, the innovations that we have in mind, and to see them through fruition. And here in the 7, you see a man at the top who's defending his right, his purpose, his choices with everything that he is, and successfully accomplishing them at the same time. So 7 is divinely guided. Working through problems is a number, numerology. I like this a lot, and it doesn't surprise me. You have such capabilities, Virgos, and you're such hard workers, and you're real. What you see is what you get. Many Virgo friends in my life. I want to hear the truth. I'm going to listen and hear it from a Virgo. Not a lot of excess fluff going on. Some people don't like that. I love it. Just know you've got this. So if there's a blessing, it's that you are standing tall, being successful in what you believe to be right for you, for your family, for your associates, whatever it is. But and being successful in this conviction. So that's fantastic. And then the next card is under the category of love, and I love it, because you have the 6 of Cups. And the cups represent the water element, and that is all about love. That's about our hearts. That's about our emotions. That's about the deepest relationships that we feel with the people that are closest to us, family, husband, spouse, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, and ourselves. And I never want to eliminate that. People think love yourself. No, you have to love yourself in order to love others. And I didn't get that for so long, but I know that you do. And there's great love around you. This is a happy, joyous card, and it also represents kind of nostalgia, you know, thinking about your past, and things will come up from the past with these retrogrades. Bet your bottom dollar about that. People come back into your life. Thoughts that you thought you had well gotten rid of and had been let go are going to creep up this month. And that only means that you need to just once and for all finish it, figure out, you know, karmically and otherwise, whether you want that as a part of your life anymore or not. These are the deciding factors that come with retrogrades. But I love this. This is a beautiful, happy, uplifting. You got a lot of people that love you. You're surrounded with people that love you. And boy, love is a strong and powerful energy, isn't it? Because it will heal everything. I mean the unconditional love, and that's what I feel and see for you with this, Virgo. And then the last category is under the category of finances for the remainder of the month. And you have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. You're hard workers. You've been carrying a lot of responsibilities. You know, you've got this determination, though you're an earth sign. You may have fire in your sign. I'm getting the impression that could very well be. But once again, the 10 represents a new cycle. So these burdens and these thoughts of, you know, I don't know, just strife sometimes, you know, just too much, taking on too much. You can see he's burdened, he's got this load on his back, he needs it taken off. And be careful of your back at the same time. That was the message that just came in. But the cycle is changing and it's starting anew. And it's over, you know, not as much responsibility, not delegating it to other people, letting go of this, you know, slowing down, deciding about what kind of schedule you want to keep for the balance that's imperative for your well-being, you know, so that you can help others. I love this. You see it and you think, oh, that doesn't look great, but it does, because that's ending. And I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you've been taking on enough. I've never known a Virgo who doesn't work overtime or do other people's jobs for them. I know who you are, Virgo. And so just know that's ending, okay? June is going to start an incredible new energy. We do have Mercury going into retrograde in June. Don't really want to talk about that now, because with the eclipses coming, the changes that are coming that are going to be for everyone's, I pray for your well-being, because you've sorted through it all this month, are going to be phenomenal, and you're going to be in charge of how that works for you. You have to be. We have to rely on ourselves, and we have the power to do it. And you certainly do, Virgo. So that's a beautiful, beautiful rest of the month. I see great strength. I see determination, and I see love and a new cycle. That's right. We had the full moon last week, and you've got the moon in the background with this. And by the new moon on the 22nd, where you set your intentions, write them down, and see them to fruition through the next full moon. See what happens. This is the time, Virgo. This is the time. Let me finish with your beautiful oracle message for all the beautiful Virgos in this entire planet, praying that you're doing well and will continue to do so, and that you trust that your decisions are the right ones. Tuning out the outside, focusing on our intuitive guidance that is never incorrect. I can honestly say that. And a lot of things are not our intuition. So for you, you have the Map Maker of Destiny. Ooh, I love that. Especially, like I said, with the retrogrades to kind of change things. You got the karmic aspects of this in the love and the relationships. And so the underlying words are authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Number 24, 2 plus 4 numerology equals 6. This is about everyday working, heal, our health, our well-being, our jobs, our money. You know, keeping those equal and balanced. What did I say? 24. So yes, that's a 6. Opened right up to it. When the map maker of destiny appears, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. At birth, each human being is given a unique map with myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of the self. I'm sure you can relate to that. Remember that you're a spark of the divine, comes to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. I like that. That makes sense. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experiences. So free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate, come to heal your heart and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that you must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project, or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are perfect expressions of fate inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention to as your map unfolds now, and remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. I love how that expresses that. Like I said, we have free will, and you're listening to these messages. That just double whammy. That just solidified exactly what I was trying to express, but did such a better job at. So I truly hope that you understand and resonate and enjoyed this reading. And do let me know. And most importantly, as I'm saying to everybody, continue to love and be well and be safe. And I hope to see you again another time. Until then, thank you. Bye for now.